Hello my friends, Virus here, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword, Grass Only. Now, first off, I'm going to get this out of the way. If this video looks a little bit less polished, I guess, than the previous, it's because my capture card has two options, favorite performance or favorite resolution. And I typically put that on when I'm watching YouTube in between recording sessions while I'm taking breaks, and I just forgot to turn it off. So this is favorite performance now, because I want to make sure this game runs as smooth as possible. It may not look the prettiest, but it's going to run as smooth as possible. Because on this YouTube channel, I just use what I have. So last time, we blasted through... Let me just take a seat, because this is some pretty big news. We blasted through the finals. We felled Nessa, B, and even Raihan. And all that remains is Leon. He's an important man. Let's not keep him waiting. The tense, still air on the pitch. The exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that. But I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and the rest of our team, we will use our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Hey, look at the monitor. What is that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon and Virus. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day for the sake of Galar's future, of course. I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Lee, Virus! That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? Don't know. But everything he said he was saying yesterday. Did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility for fixing this mess. Or responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother, Virus. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? Just try. But what? What can I even do? Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing. The sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does that mean? What does that mean he's bringing about? What does he mean? He's bringing about that? Or that about? And where did we even hear that name? Statue of the Hero. Statue of the Hero and Motostoke. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong since there were actually two heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring to an end to the darkest day with the Sword and the Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? Excuse me. We should try to find them, Virus. Where should we start looking? Maybe in the Slumbering Weld? That's it, Virus. I'm sure that's where they've got to be in the Slumbering World. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must be one of those Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering World. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. The Champions match has been postponed. Head out onto the pitch and win. Oh, okay. Where it all began. Huh? Virus and Hop? I completely forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that and is sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering World? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? The darkest day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Virus? I'm here to stop the darkest day. Stop the darkest day? You mean you're going to search for the Sword and Shield Pokemon? Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering World. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. 3 max revives. Those will be very useful. All that matters is that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer, after all. Thanks, Mom. Ready for this, Virus? I wonder if we're about to head straight into the Wall of Fog again. A Wall of Fog again. Not that it'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger and so have our Pokemon. Going to the forest after Wooloo that day. That was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. Let's do it, Hop. Just like that day. Pretty weak Pokemon now, considering we're, 50 levels higher. Okay, we want to go past this. Don't get into a battle, especially with a weak one. Wow, this goes on for quite a while, huh? And because we actually have a pretty lengthy segment, I'm going to let you listen to the music. Holy crap. That actually kind of scared me. Crap, I didn't know that was there. There is indeed a Pokeball right here, containing a life orb. Okay. This is a powerful item, but you take a hit in HP every turn. I don't particularly like using it. How do I get up there? I have to... Muna? Well, hello there. I don't exactly know how to get to that item. I'll try to reach it later. So a full restore here. That will restore us to full HP and get rid of status conditions. I want this item. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Smoke Ball. Okay. That's a Stunfisk, okay. But as you can see, this is why people always advise everyone to stay out of the Slumbering World, because deep within there are powerful Pokemon. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. They really are here. The Sword and the Shield Pokemon, I knew it. Huh? Where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off of it. Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon. They were right in front of us. They disappeared into the forest. I'm pretty sure you haven't lost the plot. There was no one here but the two of you. What? Then what were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from the other regions, and I finally found something. That's interesting, because you gotta wonder what regions she was digging into. Or literature from other regions. Mentions of the sword Pokemon, Zacian, and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. The writings said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering World, sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Ta, Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used carry are still here too. I just have to say, this is an incredible area in the game. This is probably one of my favorite areas, like, of all time in Pokemon. Such a great atmosphere, such a great story. Would you take a look at that, Virus? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is one of my all-time favorite areas in all of Pokemon. This right here. This is the first image that I always think of when it comes to Sword and Shield. And it's beautiful. See that, Virus? The Sword and the Shield. The legends were really true. You obtained a rusted sword. It is said that a hero used this sword to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the shield. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? It seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all the help we've got. Such a beautiful place. I love this place. If anyone's gonna help Lee now, I guess it's you and me, mate. He's probably still at Hammerlock Stadium trying to keep the darkest day at bay. So what do you say, Virus? Want to grab a flying taxi and head right there? Not yet. I think we have to say that. Or can we just use a flying taxi of our own? Do we not have to talk to Hop? Let's see. Head to Hammerlock Stadium. We can. Okay. I'm going to fly there myself. Oh, I can't. Oh, well, we have to. Okay. Unless we want to go all the way out. Let's do it, Hop. Then let's get out of this gloomy forest and fly back to Hammerlock. Well, if it isn't Virus and Hop. It's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, and then something like this has to happen. And the chairman rose, thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? It all seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. And he's gone. That hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders worked together with the city's Pokemon and we got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help our champion? To save everyone in the Galar region? That's where I'm going now. Our greatest ever champion and our greatest ever challenger, along with its fiercest rival. All teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. We can go here. Okay, I'm gonna go get Pokeballs. I've made about as many preparations as I need. Let's go. Actually, wait. I want to have Shiftry at the front of the party. There we go. Look who it is. I beat you once, I'll beat you again. Gym Challenger, you must help me. I mean, please help me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Raihan, I mean, Mr. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but the other Pokemon also Dynamax. If other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant could collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish of me, but I must beg for your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose is awakening a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what causes Dynamaxing. At this rate, all Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the chairman's younger brother too. Who knows what is going on? Oleana means business. Let's go save the Galar region.